So I've always hated my university life. Yes, never liked a single bit of my university life at all. I hated my every single part of my time in my university. So if you're wondering, studied in MMU Cyberjaya, it's not the university. Maybe the university may be part of the problem, but the whole experience in my university wasn't really nice. I hated it. I never liked it. I never understood the whole education system. Actually, that's what I don't like, the education system into it, and the university trapping students on how to sit for an exam, and you should always go to university if you want to succeed in life. Hated that mentality. Why did I hate it? Because I didn't see the purpose of being in university at all. Because wherever you are nowadays,
And you want.
you have internet access everywhere. With internet access, you have knowledge everywhere.
No,
it's
it's true.
something
It's true.
you can learn by yourself, provided if you have the discipline to learn yourself and understand things better. It takes a disciplined mind to actually learn things by yourself, but I'm telling you, it's not that hard. It's easy, it's doable. You don't need to pay, definitely you don't need to pay about like 60,000-70,000 for 4 years and then going back to loan, searching for a job. I just didn't like that whole mentality. That whole mentality where you have to go to university, sit for exam, graduate, come out, search for a job. You cannot find for a job. You stuck in loans, and then you are in debt, and then it takes you about like 1 whole year to find a new job, and the basic salary would be about like 2,000, and it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. So yeah, I've hated every single part, but I'm not telling you going university is actually really bad, and I actually learned certain things from university. So from my university, definitely I learned a lot, but I just felt like I wasted my time in university. So before I proceed further, my room. This is my room. This is my used to be my bedroom. Shifted it into a computer room. So you can see a computer there. And MCUs has been started just literally yesterday was the first day, and my room leaks. My room smells like my hostel when I was in university.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
And I want to forget that feeling of university. I don't want any remembrance from any sort of my university memory because I hated it. So today I'm gonna clean my room. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't smell like my hostel. So I didn't mean that the whole time in university it was a complete waste of time. I learned a lot, but I felt like I could have done much more things. So in university I was involved with a lot of startups. Because Magic was right beside my university, and I used to go for the competitions there. I used to get involved there. I started up a few companies there and sold it off there. So what happened was I enjoyed my time being there rather than university, because the only reason because the university was making my life a living hell. Yes, a living hell. How? I'll tell you, don't worry. I'll tell you why. But before that, hello. So the thing about what I hate the most is basically all these lecturers, professors and all. I didn't have the interest on learning that particular subject or the particular topic. There were no interest or whatsoever. Like I remember in high school there were some teachers that were particularly interesting, and they made it interesting to teach that subject. Out of the whole 4 years I was in my university, only 1-2 subjects had that spark of interest. I had like this lecturer that did teach me maths really well. I understood it. By the way, I hated maths, like maths at all, and ironically I'm doing accounting. What happened was there's these few lectures that I made it really made my life really difficult. I hated it. So like basically like its class starts at 9 a.m. If you were late to the class by 1 minute or 2 minutes, literally she will lock the door. Like why? Why? I don't understand the logic. And then when you ask her, when you question her, why are you doing this? Like why? And then she'll tell, because I'm training all to be disciplined. How does? And then the worst part of the lecture, the worst part of human being is when they don't let you to ask any kind of question. When you challenge them, or not to say challenge, when you question them and they don't know the answer, it felt like their ego is being hurt. And after that they'll feel like this guy is talking rudely to me, and then the lecturer will tell, why are you talking rude to me? And then you all go into this whole fight. Technically, when you're in university, you are supposed to ask a lot of questions. You are supposed to the more questions you ask, the more better you'll be. Trust me. And that's what Malaysian university are not doing. They are not sparking that curiosity mind into the students. That's what I didn't like. I had so many questions. When I asked, they tell, oh, go Google lah. Oh, go ask your friend lah. What are you going to do? The weather has been really hot this couple of days, and my camera's kind of heating up the more I talk. So without further ado, here's a time lapse of me cleaning the room. Let me snap. So the part of this side is done. I cleared like the bag and all, and look what I found. I found my own exam slip. You can't see, but it's my old exam slip. It's my last exam slip, my last exam before I graduated, and this is what I'm going to do. Oh no, this belongs here. Belongs there. I'm not telling that you guys should quit university, should do whatever you want. University is a bad thing. I'm not saying that. I'm just speaking from my experience into things, and I know that I personally don't like university. My definition of a university is a university will help you to find your own true calling, to discover things that you like, not to hate things that you do like. Basically that. So if you found your own calling by university, great for you. I don't have anything against university. I'm speaking from experience. And yes, so after this pandemic thing, where I see university in this upcoming future is, I don't see a need for an institution for an education. I feel like that the whole system of university will be abolished. There'll be no university, there'll be no an institution for education. I feel the future of education will be coming from one person university, which means like, what if you want to learn how to cook? There is a platform where, for example, Teachable, there will be one teacher based thing where, like, for example, if you want to learn how to cook, if you go learn from Gordon Ramsay. If you want to learn how to write, go learn from M. Night Shyamalan. If you want to learn how to act, go learn from Ben Stiller. All those kind of things will be available in the near future. I believe that. I don't know whether it might happen, but that's my future. That's how I see the education thing. Everything will be one centered around one person only. That person is particularly good at a certain skill and know how to convey that message, that person will be a beacon of educator for people around the world. I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm leaving you with this remark: do something that you like, do something that you enjoy, do something that you're passionate about. Don't care what other people say, just do it.
So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
And if you're in university right now and you're hating your life, don't worry, it will end soon. Trust me. I've been there. I've been stuck in that the hellhole for 4 years. Been waiting for the day that I graduate, and I finally did it. And if you're in university, don't give up. Trust me, don't give up. Your parents send you there for a reason. Just satisfy them as much as they want. Just hang in there. And yes, life's too short. And yeah, and that's my thought for the day. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Peace.